Hey, a friend of the channel invited us to come to the Big Island of Hawaii and do some bike rides. So here we are in Hilo. Me and Bee flew out here just to check it out. We're going to ride around the island, see what it's like, and give you a report. Pretty exciting. Right here is really nice. So we'll let you know how it goes. As they say here, aloha. Keep spinning. See you down the road. As usual, before I left, I went online to look for tours on the Big Island, and there wasn't a lot of them. Velissimo and Backroads both had some really nice itineraries, and I kind of, as I usually do, made a hybrid of the two and put together a itinerary of our own. Hawaii is one of the most remote places on the planet. In fact, the native people there are a long ways from anywhere, so the only way to get there is to fly. And anyway, that's what we ended up doing, is flying into Kona, and then we rented a car and drove over to Hilo. Because Hawaii is such a small island, you can really do a lot of shuttle. You can shuttle out and ride ride back to your to the arrival point, or you can do all kinds of things with shuttling. Around the whole island is only 255 miles. So this is the way we did it. Ride 1, we went out to Mauna Kea and back. Then ride 2, we went to Waimea and then shuttled back to Hilo. Then day 3, we rode into Waimea to Captain Cook. And then day 4, Captain Cook to Whittington Beach. And then day 5, Whittington Beach back to Hilo. Now that I've got my trip planned, I can start packing. So on previous videos I've showed you how I pack and what I take. This video I'm going to show you how I pack up my travel bike for a trip like this. I'm going to show you how to put this Bike Friday in this case. It's really nothing to it. It's pretty simple. Bike Friday sends all kinds of packing material and all that kind of stuff to keep it from getting scratched. And I'll put that on when I ship it. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to show you how it comes apart. It's pretty straightforward. So here's my bike. One thing Bike Friday does is they give you a little tool. It just fits kind of in here. So this little tool pretty much does everything. You don't need to worry about much. So it just kind of comes out of the frame. Fits right here in this little water bottle cage. So, it's pretty easy. First thing you do is take off the seat. Loosen that up. Seat post comes right out. Set it aside. And take off the front wheel. Pretty easy, just loosen the brakes. Take this off. Take the skewer all the way out. So this comes all the way. Take the skewer out. Kind of want to set. Off comes the front wheel. So like that. The front wheel aside. Next thing, take off the handlebars. The handlebars come in 2 pieces. It's kind of odd. It works for this bike. Just kind of loosen up. Set them aside. And there's a quick release right here for this handlebar, I don't know what you call it. And here, and then you just kind of wiggle it back and forth. Like that. So that's how you get it out. Lay it aside. Then back here there's a quick release. Just kind of open that up. And then seat post. Just kind of bring it down here, right along. And then just kind of folds down underneath, like so. And then then you just lay it in the box. That. It's right in. Put the handlebars in. And there's a little more packing that is involved. You kind of get it straightened out in there, but it's pretty straightforward. It takes 10 minutes. And when you put it back together, it's nothing. And all I used is this one little tool. So pretty easy. I've flown, I don't know how many trips with this bike. It weighs just under 50 pounds with all my gear in it. So what I usually do is put my clothes and all that kind of stuff in here. Everything else I usually pack. So that's all I have with my Bike Friday. This is what I use when I fly. So it's pretty much it. So you put this on top. Find places to wedge this underneath. Same with the seat. And then you close it up. And like I say, Bike Friday sends your packing material, so you make sure that it stays safe. And that's it. Pretty simple. So this goes, I check it as luggage, and then when I get where I'm going, I have a bike. Anyway, that's it. The Hawaii weather can be kind of temperamental, and Bea bought me this Gore-Tex Shake Dry stretch jacket. It's really expensive, but it worked in two places. Number one, when I was at high elevation and descending, it was cold up at 9,200 feet. So coming down after you've sweated like crazy going up the hill, and then also there was these squalls that would blow in off the ocean and get you wet sometimes. So this jacket worked fine for both situations. I got my stuff together. I know my trip. This is my plan. So day 1, day 2, and then day 3 along the Kona coast. Day 4 from Kona around to the southeastern side of the island. Then day 5 from Whittington Beach back to Hilo, for a total of 200 or almost 300 miles. And that's kind of what I have in mind. If you're going to do this from Kona, this is kind of an idea based on my experience of where to go. So, if you want to fly into Kona and do it from there, then this is a way I'd recommend doing it. Well, we've made our plans. We have our bike packed, everything, gear's all ready, and now let's see how it goes. How plans can go. We'll see what happens.